हेलो रोशन भाई। हेलो, क्या हाल है रोशन भाई? हेलो राजू N4X। हाँ रोशन भाई, क्या चल रहा है? वॉइस ज़्यादा दिक्कत तो नहीं दे रही ना भाई? क्लियर आ रही है ना रोशन भाई? मक्खन, आ जाओ भाई, कोक खेलते हैं। कोक रूम बना रहा हूँ। रैंडम चैट में से जो जो आ सकता है आ जाओ भाई। रूम कोड लिख लो 14887562। एक सेकंड भाई, इसका ये हटा दूँ यार, थोड़ी सी दिक्कत आ सकती है वॉइस में। रोशन भाई डिस्कॉर्ड में, एक सेकंड आ रहा हूँ मैं डिस्कॉर्ड में। आ रहा हूँ डिस्कॉर्ड में आ रहा हूँ। हेलो। रोशन भाई आवाज़ आ रही है? यार तुम्हारी आवाज़ तो आ रही है, पर तुम्हारी आवाज़ को हो क्या गया भाई? अजीब सी आ रही तुम्हारी आवाज़, जैसे मारा हो किसी ने भाई तुमको। खांसी वांसी है क्या तुमको? हाँ, वो गला ख़राब है भाई तुम्हारा, अलग ही समझ में आ रहा है। ऑनलाइन आ जाओ भाई, इनवाइट भेज रहा हूँ। क्या भाई? यार शिवम भाई को मैं कॉल तो किया था, अभी पता नहीं उठाया ही नहीं उनने। कुछ कर रहे होंगे यार। हाँ, सब कंप्लीट है भाई। 5 people watching the stream, please like the stream and subscribe the channel guys। भाई मैं कोक की टीम बना रहा हूँ, तो तुम्हारे पास, तुम एक बार मेरी टीम देख लेना, जो जो प्लेयर तुम्हारे पास हो वो मैं नहीं डालूंगा ऐसा। सुआरेज अपना वाला हटा देना, मत डालना है ना। अभी डाल रहा हूँ भाई। सुआरेज हटा देना, डेविड वेला हो तो हटा देना। नकाटा मत डालना स्क्वाड में। ठीक है। फ्रेंकी डियोंग, रायकार्ड भी मत डालना, फ्री वाला मत डालना। या डाल लो, एक काम करो, रायकार्ड डाल लो, मैं वो डाल लेता हूँ, मैकेलेले डाल लेता हूँ, मैकेलेले मत डालना। और ये मत डालना, क्या बोलते हैं इसको, जानेटी मत डालना। नहीं है? तुमने जनेटी नहीं लिया था क्या? माल्डी नहीं मत डालना है ना। बस एक सेकंड ना, वो डाल लूँ, राइट, राइट बैक डाल लूँ। अभिषेक भाई हाय, हेलो अभिषेक भाई, क्या हाल है अभिषेक भाई? 6 people watching the stream, please like the stream guys। गोलकीपर डाल लेना भाई, है ना सारे सबस में। कौन आया है? मैं देखता हूँ अभी। वो तो मैं हटा दूंगा भाई, बिना पूछे मत आओ यार। एक बार अपना नाम उसमें कमेंट कर जाओ भाई, स्क्वाड नेम कमेंट कर जाओ, उसके बाद आओ स्क्वाड में। कीपर कौन डाला है भाई तुमने? ठीक है। एक सेकंड रुकना हाँ? एक सेकंड रुकना। यार बहुत टाइम से नहीं गया भाई। 1 वर्सेस 1 अभिषेक भाई अभी खेलेंगे यार, हुआ तो अभी टाइम मिला तो खेलेंगे भाई। अभी तो कोप मैचेस खेल रहे हैं, तब तक आप कोप एंजॉय करो। खेल लेना भाई। बिल्कुल भाई, चलो स्टार्ट करो। अरे कूलर चलाना पड़ गया भाई, बहुत ज़्यादा वो पड़ रही है गर्मी, उसकी वजह से दिक्कत आ रही है मेरे को। ये फ़ोन गर्म हो रहा है ना भाई, फ़ोन गर्म हो रहा है भाई, 60 FPS पकड़ ही नहीं रहा। यार ऐप तो रखने पड़ते हैं भाई, काम के ऐप हैं सारे लगभग। वाई डिड यू किक मी ब्रो? You didn't ask me to enter in the room. First let me know at least that you are entering the room. Come in the next match. After this match, come in the next match. No problem. हाँ रूमी है ना। Naruto plays official. Bro, come after this match. I have no problem in playing with you, but you haven't told me that you are entering the match game. So at least tell me that you are about to play with me. कंसेलो डाल दो, कंसेलो। ठीक है, हाँ डम्फ्रीज डाल दो। और ये कैनेवारो की जगह माल्डिनी डाल दो, और बरेसी को इस साइड कर दो, राइट साइड। और मथाउस की जगह ये डाल दो, फ्रेंकी डियोंग। हाँ यार भयंकर है यार ये स्क्वाड तो। कोई बात नहीं भाई, देखेंगे। Four people watching the stream, please like the stream and subscribe the channel guys. हाँ रोशन। भाई तुम्हारी आवाज़ थोड़ी आज गड़बड़ है, तो समझ नहीं आ रही यार आधी तो। कूलर की ज़्यादा आवाज़ आ रही है क्या? कूलर की आवाज़। कोई बात नहीं भाई।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
So it's down to business here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the...
That could spell... Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
रोशन भाई ये नाम चेंज कर लेना ना अगले मैच में स्क्वाड का, वो देख के आते नहीं ना स्ट्रीम पे लोग। कोई दिक्कत नहीं।
So a breakthrough already. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, this ended up in no man's land. That's a sharp pass. Nicely weighted ball. Baresi calmly anticipates. And it's Zanetti. He's a sharp little ball here. Zanetti made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Xavi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Messi. He's found the way to... And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he was quick to react. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good.
अरे यार ओल्मो और उसमें से कोई भी नहीं खुला यार मेरे को तो। ओल्मो और मैकेलिस्टर में से मेरे को तो दोनों ही नहीं खुले भाई, मेरे को तो ओल्मो चाहिए था यार। अरे यार बार्सिलोना की स्क्वाड कंप्लीट हो जाती है यार, ओल्मो मिल जाता तो। नहीं ऐसे लेजेंड्स मिला के तो मेरी भी कंप्लीट हो गई। नाम चेंज कर लो अपना ये। यार नॉर्मल स्क्वाड मेरी कंप्लीट नहीं हुई ना अभी, शो टाइम हो जाता है, ओल्मो तो बढ़िया रहता, प्लेयर हो तो एक तो पड़ा है मेरे पास है। अब आ जाऊँ, आजा भाई आजा। अब तू आएगा कैसे, एक तो तेरे को किक आउट किया था भाई मैंने। रुक जा, मैं नया रूम बना रहा हूँ, आ जाना उसमें। आ जा। हाँ भाई बताओ, इनवाइट भेज दिया तुमको वैसे तो। क्यों सेकंड आईडी यूज़ कर रहे हो कि नहीं यार, उसमें कुछ खुला क्या? सेकंड वाली आईडी कहाँ है, किसके पास है अभी? अरे एक थी ना, तुमने मेरे को ओपन करके दी थी, उसमें ज़्यादा वो नहीं थे प्लेयर्स, तो उसको यूज़ कर रहे हो कि नहीं? हाँ वो गूगल प्ले से लिंक्ड है क्या? उसके मेरे को देना यार क्रेडेंशियल्स है ना। हाँ। मेरे को वो जम गई तो मैं फिर अब आपको दूसरी एक आईडी दे दूंगा और वो मेरे को दे देना। हाँ है नहीं कुछ, पर मैं बना दूंगा उसको, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। चलो स्टार्ट करो भाई। यार गेम तो अभी अनइंस्टॉल नहीं मारो भाई, क्या करोगे गेम अनइंस्टॉल मार के। यार शिवम ने कॉल किया होगा मेरे को, मेरा फ़ोन पड़ा है डीएनडी पे, पता नहीं। एक सेकंड में मैसेज करता हूँ ना उसको, मैं मैसेज करता हूँ उसको। यस। वर्मा को कॉल कर रहा हूँ। हेलो, क्या कॉल किया था क्या अभी? अरे मैं स्ट्रीम पे बैठा हूँ यार, वो डीएनडी पे है फ़ोन वो वाला। हाँ तू स्क्वाड बना ले, ये मेरा मैच ख़त्म हो जाएगा वैसे ही, फिर आजा। रोशन भाई भी हैं। हाँ डिस्कॉर्ड में आजा, रोशन भाई भी डिस्कॉर्ड में। रोशन भाई शिवम भाई आ रहे हैं। हेलो हेलो। हेलो। हाँ रोशन भाई, कुछ नहीं, ये बोल रहा शिवम भाई आ रहे हैं। अरे फॉर्मेशन तो ठीक है यार, ये लीडर कैसे बन गया है? चलो ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं। भाई फोरलान मत खिला, रोमिनेज डाल दे। भाई इस फोरलान से तो स्टोइचको भी अच्छा खेलता है यार। और मेसी राइट वाले एएमएफ पे कर दे भाई। मेसी राइट साइड, अगर सुन रहा हो तो भाई। हटाओ, चालू करो तुम तो, जो होगा देखा जाएगा। हम भाई लड़का कहाँ जाएंगे? हम तो भाई क्या शिवम भाई?
Hello. The noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Oh, here is one of the...
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be looked up after that.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding.
Neymar, not the most accurate pass. Now he's off and running. Adams. Now Cruyff. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Rummenigge. And he's intervened well there. Quarter of an hour played. This is Luis Suarez. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
अरे मैच भी 10 मिनट का करा भाई इनने।
Neither side yet able to find the net. Looking to play him in. Well read, nice interception. Oh, great chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
He's gone for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens, it gets pinched.
Alexander-Arnold.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
Well, that is one way to...
Now it's... Oh, joy this time. Cleared. Scholes getting this one clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, this looks sharp. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Torres has a look to the possibilities. In the end, it's fruitless.
अरे मैं तो जानबूझ के डिस्कनेक्ट हुआ। चल ही नहीं रहा भाई, तो कहाँ से आ जाऊँ मैं? नहीं नहीं, तुम तो भाई यार मंगाना ही पड़ेगा फ़ोन कूलर यार शिवम भाई, फ़ोन कूलर मंगाना ही पड़ेगा। हाँ ख़त्म खेल है। जो जाट सा ऐप है ये शिवम भाई, ये स्ट्रीम लैब्स मुश्किल से होगा दूसरी का, मतलब ज़्यादा एमबी का नहीं है। और क्या जो वो कर रहा है ये, नहीं मैंने दूसरा स्टार्ट किया ही नहीं भाई। शिवम भाई देख रहे हो क्या तुम स्ट्रीम? हाँ गेम रीस्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ। कभी प्यासे को लौड़ा पिलाया नहीं, बाद बोबा पिलाने से क्या फायदा। गाने सीख गया यार, ये तो अपन बना सकते हैं शिवम भाई ये तो। पर ये गाना अपन ने बना दिया तो धार्मिक भावना आया तो जाएंगी यार। शिवम भाई एक ही चीज़ हो सकती है क्या? हेलो शिवम भाई कहाँ गए? हैं? शिवम भाई डिस्कॉर्ड रूम में नहीं है क्या? म्यूट कर रखा हो? म्यूट कर रखा है म्यूट। लो वर्मा जी आ जाओ, मैं वो बना रहा हूँ नया रूम। कहीं नहीं, मैं ये बोल रहा था यार भाई, अब स्ट्रीम एक ही तरीके से सही हो सकती है अगर तुम ट्रेडिंग करके मेरे को आईफोन दिला दो। ट्रेडिंग करके दिलाना भाई पर। नहीं नौकरी वाला नहीं पैसा बचेगा भाई मेरे को। यार तू तो दिख ही ना रहा ऑनलाइन यार। हाँ अब देखा। रोमिनिक का मैं हटा दूँ फिर? हाँ भाई फॉर्मेशन जो मैंने कर रखा है, जो जो इनने कर रखा है रोशन भाई ने, वो खिला लो। हाँ रोशन, रोशन भाई तुम लीडर बन जाओ। अरे तुम लीडर बन जाओ, साइन अप एज लीडर कर लो, यूँ बोल रहा हूँ। झंडा दिख जाना चाहिए तुम्हारा, झंडा नहीं दिख रहा यार। दिख गया दिख गया। चलो शिवम भाई चालू करो। स्क्वाड का नाम चेंज कर लिया था ना तुमने? अरे नहीं नहीं ठीक है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। ये भाई ऐसा नहीं होता है, नेचुरली होता है वैसे होता है आपको। फर्जीन हियर। कौन? वो भग गए यार, उनको तो बहुत बुरा पेलते पर नहीं था। भाई मेरा लैग हो रहा है अभी से ना, अगर कुछ हो और मैं एग्जिट कर जाऊं तो तुम गेम एग्जिट मत करना। हाँ फ्रेंकी डियोंग को मत खिलाओ। बेंचो तो और है कौन खेलने के लिए तो? बरेसी को खिला दो, बरेसी खेल लेगा। Lothar Matthäus. हाँ ज़नेटी खेल लेगा डीएम.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right.
That's going to go a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. Looking for the run. Promising position. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cannavaro has got himself a free kick. Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that could set him on his way. Good read, needed to be. Nicely aimed pass. That is good alertness. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, what can we say about Rashford? What's not to like about him, having proven himself to be an outstanding human being all round? As a pro on the pitch, he's exemplary. I think you'll find it very difficult not to have a real feeling of admiration for what he does, but I like his professionalism and the way he's trying to grow his game too.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Zanetti. Oh, Red, nice interception. Diaby. And he's managed to get free. Baresi with the clearance. That's a throw. Great vision on the through ball. Messi! Oh, yes, it's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Sliding tackle ही मार दिया लोगों ने.
Johor Tazim have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's gone for goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Works it forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Villa. Ambitious ball here. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Cruyff gets flagged offside.
डिस्कनेक्ट कैसे हो गया शिवम? भाई डिस्कनेक्ट कैसे हो गया तू?
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Not the most accurate pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best.
There will be three
over to the left.
At a time.
Aldair kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played out to the left flank. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's running through. It's Neymar! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Neymar. And it's half-time here. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
इसने म्यूट कर दिया क्या शिवम ने? तो आज किसका फ्रेंडली शिवम? अपन इनको फ्रेंडली समझ रहे हैं भाई, आधे तो इसमें से क्वालिफायर.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Rashford.
There's the start of the second half.
Johan Cruyff.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
20, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And it's Zico. That's good play.
अरे बच गया भाई. अरे मिल गया. अरे वो पहली कमांड दे दिया था यार तुमको.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zanetti.
भाई बॉल ज़्यादा देर होल्ड मत करो.
Reclaimed it in a trice.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Can he get on the end of this? Distributed tidily. Aldair did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable...
Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. No foul, says the referee. Cleared without complication. Lovely pass, but can he get there? João Cancelo looking to run onto it. The Marlon is there and he can get that clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Real chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Messi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Lee Kang-in looking to play it into the box. Aldair. Defending of the desperate variety.
Through.
That's good running with the ball. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
21, Luis Suarez.
Barcelona complete their comeback and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Johor Darul Tazim really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Barcelona leave it late.
शिवम भाई रूम में हो ना? ऑनलाइन है ना अभी? क्या ऑनलाइन नहीं है? ठीक है, कर रहा हूँ। हाँ, जीत गए, बेंचो कमबैक कर दिया। यार वो सुआरेज वाला तो लो स्क्रीमर जैसा गया भाई। यार ऑनलाइन नहीं दिख रहा शिवम। हाँ दिख गया। शिवम भाई इनवाइट भेजा यार। दो तारीख को काय का इवेंट आ रहा है यार? वो 1 बिलियन डाउनलोड कैंपेन आएगा शिव में? बाकी 2 तारीख को वो जरूर आ रहा है भाई, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, मास्टर लीग। मास्टर लीग 2 तारीख को आ रहा है। मास्टर लीग वही शिवम भाई अपन नहीं खेलते थे करियर मोड? पेस में खेलते थे ना करियर मोड, बस वही है। हाँ कुछ नहीं, अपना एक प्लेयर बना के खेलते थे ना अपन। चीज विथ है अरागी कोयोमी क्रातोस एफसी वाह यार। इंग्लैंड भी नहीं बदल रहा भाई, हमारे यहाँ तो मुख्यमंत्री भी ऐसा बन गया, काहे का देश बदल रहा। अरे वो मेलबर्न सिटी की किट है शिवम, इन गेम पूरी सिटी की किट है भाई, मैनचेस्टर सिटी की। हेलो, ये बोल रहा हूँ वो क्या बोलते हैं एशियन लीग में वो है मेलबर्न सिटी नाम से टीम, उसकी किट लगा के देखना, पूरी मैनचेस्टर सिटी की किट है, पूरी एकदम से। अरे शेवचेंको हो तो उसको तो सीएफ खिलाओ में, भले सुआरेस बाहर कर दो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। शेवचेंको खिला लो भाई, सुआरेस को बाहर कर दो। अरे भैंचो, मैंने जोला तो डाला ही नहीं यार, मैच में जोला डालता हूँ। हाँ मेरे पास है ना भाई। हाँ डेपर्ड ऑन W6 I am joining in the next game bro. Okay bro. Dapper bro, after this match we will play a 2v2. A guy from my team and you. एक भाई खेलना चाह रहा है यार, अगले मैच में एक काम करेंगे 2v2 कर लेंगे, उस भाई के साथ कोई एक हो जाएगा या मैं हो जाऊंगा या तुम दोनों में से कोई हो जाना, बाकी दो इधर हो जाएंगे। हाँ ऑटो कर लेंगे, सबसे बढ़िया भाई, अल्लाह डिसाइड करेगा कौन किसके साथ है। हाँ ऑल आइज ऑन eFootball। हाँ मेरे पास है भाई। जोला खेलेंगे जो, अरे मैं भूल ही गया यार, मैं AMF के ऑप्शन देख रहा था नीचे और मेरे दिमाग से निकल गया कि
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez. As a goalkeeper, he is just a big presence. He's a big strength in the team, and we know he has a reputation for gamesmanship. He has a reputation of trying to get in the heads of his opponents, and it all comes with a lovely personality and a different character, and it's good to see that in the game.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Batistuta. Haaland.
यार अभी तो स्मूथ चल रहा है मेरा तो।
And a chance!
क्या हगास गोल खाया है,
Barcelona!
एकदम घटिया रद्दड़.
That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
15 minutes is number 13.
अरे बस भाई ठीक है यार, युद्ध जीत लिया फिर मसूरी का ऐलान करेंगे.
India are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Chouameni. Messi. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
जो इतना अच्छा ऑफसाइड सिस्टम ला लीगा का हो जाए तो कितना बढ़िया हो जाएगा. दूसरी के लेवेंडोस्की के जूते की वो दे देता है ऑफसाइड.
Well timed, excellent interception. And that is a little undercooked. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Now it's Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Picked up and shot! They've done it!
नहीं दूसरे पे करेंगे. कमबैक पे करेंगे स्विंग पे सेलिब्रेट.
Works it forward. Messi has it out wide and in space. Quality ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, it's come look. Oh, what has happened here? Shot, surely! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
और अपना गेम ही पूरा मिड वाला है जो
It's made its way to him. Knocks it out wide. Shevchenko! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
India with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
किसके पास होगा यार, हो नहीं सकता है.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
अरे यार शिवम भाई वो कितना बढ़िया है जोन गार्सिया अभी.
Zanetti with a definite foul there.
और एक कोलाई नहीं लबड़ी का यार, मेरे को भी चाहिए.
Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
ऐसे ही हो गया भाई.
Great vision. He has a look up. And Messi! Oh, that's incredible! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
India get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Added time.
Shevchenko was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Zanetti is the guilty party there.
इंडिया टीम ले रखी है. अरे लैंड मेरा यार, इंडिया टीम से कौन खेलता है भाई. इंडिया टीम से
Referee's
इंडिया
had a
की टीम ने
look,
गलती बता
and
तुमको?
he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Please be made aware that smoking is
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him.
The action is back on the way.
11, Scholes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Damian was in no mood for any of that.
ये कोई नई स्किल
Come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
शिवम भाई देगा तुमने देगा?
Looking to run onto it. And he's straight offside.
ये मोमेंटम ड्रिबलिंग से भी ऊपर का था कुछ भाई.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Can he get on the end of this? David Villa.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Haaland. India can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Bullets pouring through the gears. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yellow.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Pinches it off him. India do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Sends it crossfield. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice looking ball. De Bruyne. There's a sharp little ball here. David Villa picks it up out wide.
India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. Well have been it.
Nicely intercepted. Spread out to the left.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Scholes. Try it through.
They don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves the chance to draw level.
Zanetti getting this one clear.
1 minute added time.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's been played through. And he has been fouled there.
Kubasi did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. And that's that. That was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
India, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
योगी आदित्यनाथ ने लिखा है हाय हाय भाई नाम बढ़िया रख लिया भाई हाँ स्टार्ट करो भाई ये एक मैच और हो पाएगा भाई बैटरी बची है अब 30% बस आ गया लीडर किसको होना है हाँ भाई नहीं यही हूँ आवाज़ नहीं आ रही क्या अरे कूलर के सामने बैठा हूँ यार बहन की जो भाई क्या खतरनाक हो रहा है यार ये स्टाम अरे इसके बोल रहा हूँ स्टाम की कितना खतरनाक स्टैट्स हैं भाई इसके
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. It's an imaginative pass. He cuts out the supply. Oh, easy pickings there. Shevchenko is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
No, that was never going to make it.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Mbappe. Squeeze it through. That looks a decent ball. Oh, it's Rui Costa. Shevchenko receives it in a good position here. Rui Costa's cross. Sola! Pau Kubasi getting this one clear. Now it's Mbappe. He's found the way through. And a chance! And he's done it! The breakthrough strike! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Can he get on the end of this? Receives it in a wide position. Oh, what a mistake! Shot a goal! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
And yes, it's him again! Syria are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Scholes is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
He's intervened well there. Great vision. And here's Messi. Now there's a fine ball. And he's lost his man. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Has been indicated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Syria find a position of real strength now.
Offside ही there. आवाज आ रही है मेरी clear?
And the first half is done. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Please turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
क्या जोला क्या हाँ खेलता है ना भाई ये मैं लिया था यार अभी चेंज कर दूंगा मैं अलग
Substitution on the field. Number 10, San Maximum. Number 15.
Here we go again then.
Who there?
Madrid decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel.
Number 5, Bruno Fernandes.
Looking for a runner.
Substitution in progress.
Neatly. A header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's gone looking for safety. And here's Hullet. Oh, that's nice. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And that pass just didn't quite work. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
मत देना पास मत देना भैया
And he's got the beating of his man. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
ये तो मारेगा भाई
Shifted it to the flank. Rui Costa. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Hullet.
अरे यार
Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's De Jong. That's been cut out, well played.
कर दूंगा यार आज लास्ट है अब आज के बाद मैं स्मार्ट असिस्टेंट करूँगा
De Jong. Now, can they get him away? He's in space and looking for options. Hakimi. No, that's been intercepted.
Syria are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
भाई अपन आगे हैं
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
बड़े लेंडे गिराए अपन ने
Matheus Cunha! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Into the last quarter of an hour. Scholes wins the duel this time. Looking for the run.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Valverde. Hullet. No way through there. Now it's Hullet. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vardiol.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half.
मंगाना ही पड़ेगा मोबाइल कूलर में क्या भाई? हाँ, हो सकता है, देखना पड़ेगा। 950 का देखा था एक बढ़िया मैंने, देखता हूँ। वर्मा जी म्यूट कर